What's going on, guys? Eric Luvana here with Luxum Capital, my partner, David Medina. We're here at one of our properties in Chatsworth, California, doing a final walkthrough. And David's gonna basically go and walk through with us and give us his thought process on the entire rehab. We acquired this property back in December at $500K. We're in escrow right now at $905,000. So we're gonna give you guys a final walkthrough, like I said, our thought process throughout the entire rehab. So let's check it out. All right, so David, what was your thought process when you first, walked the property for the first time?
Yeah, so the property, we were lucky that we picked this up at a really good price.
Right.
Hoarders were living on the property. The property was really filled up with a lot of trash, and just on the trash out and the demo, we spent about $8,000 on just removing all the garbage out of the house. So once we had a clean slate, we had a little bit of a vision on where to go from here. But I'll show you a little bit of the stuff that we did. But just to start off, we start off with a brand new HVAC system.
Okay.
So the house has a brand new HVAC, heater, AC, ducts. So everything is brand new. We have brand new floorings here as well. We turn in the light fixtures into recessed lighting. And as you can see, the entrances, we have double pane see-through doors. So that gives it a little bit of an appeal, makes it more interesting, and gives it pops up for the potential buyer.
Got it. And I know with most of the flips, you kind of just basically, the number one rule is you copy the comps, right? You see what's going on, what's been selling in the neighborhood, right, and kind of go to that style. Is that correct?
So one of the tips that I have for anyone that's doing fix and flips is look at the comps in the area.
Right. Any
properties that have been rehabbed already, just mimic that. Makes it a lot easier, because at the end of the day, you want to provide a product that serves for that demographics, for that area. So if you already see something that's working, don't try to reinvent the wheel. Simply copy it, and then you put a little bit of your own taste, your own flavor. But for the most part, you just copy, get it done, and move on to the next one.
Got it. So let's kind of go into the bedrooms and see the before and after pictures and your thought process of going into the remodeling the bedroom. Sound good?
Yeah, sir.
So let's go into bedroom number one.
So what we did here, first of all, we changed the doors. The doors, they were outdated. We put brand new doors. And again, we're making it simple. Recessed lighting for the light fixture. The entire house has brand new windows. As you're going to see through the walkthrough, you're going to see that all the windows are brand new as well.
Got it.
We expanded the closet space here. So initially, it was just a small closet, and what we did was, we expanded it from side to side in order to give it a little bit more space for the individual that's going to be sleeping in this room.
So you're saying for the most part, the bedrooms didn't really need that much work. Basically just some new windows, right? Closet space and brand new floor, and like I said, recessed lighting and a paint job, right?
Exactly, yeah. Cool. One of the biggest thing was also the entire house had carpet. It was a really ugly green carpet.
Got it.
So we changed the flooring to vinyl laminate.
And why did you choose vinyl?
Well, it just it helps it last a little bit longer. Any type of leaks or anything like that. It's just a better quality.
More durable.
More durable, and also for the price, it just gives it a really good look.
Got it. So let's go to bedroom number two. Okay, so we're in bedroom number two. So I know the bedrooms didn't really need a lot of work. You've mentioned that we got vinyl floors, right? A paint job, brand new windows, right? So for the most part, the bedrooms didn't really have a lot of work to do as far as cosmetically. But there was a situation when you purchased the property, right?
Yeah, so this actual room was actually one full room here. We split it in two. The property owner before had it as a 3-bedroom. On title, it's 4 bedrooms.
Okay.
So we converted it back to 4 bedrooms. This one we left it as a regular bedroom, and then I actually want to show you the next room because what we did there is we actually turned it into an office space.
Got it.
And also the exit and entrance to the deck. So why don't we go ahead and take a look at that.
Okay.
So this room here, like I said, it was actually connected to the previous bedroom.
Got it.
So
this wall wasn't here, right?
Exactly. So it was one big room. Like I said, on title, it's a 4-bedroom. Previously, they had it as a 3. So we turned that one back into a regular bedroom. And then this one, we turned it into an office space. And then we also did a sliding door here, built a deck, which wasn't here before. Again, this area is very isolated for someone who's doing work, has a a job that requires for them to work from home.
Right.
They can easily take a break here, put some patio furniture, and as you can tell, if you can come out here, it's very isolated, it's very quiet, very peaceful. So, it's definitely a really good selling point for a buyer.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think the deck, was one of the main factors when it came to people, looking at the house, right?
Correct.
Not just one deck, but you'll see in a little bit, we actually have 2 decks.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right?
So that was something that we unfortunately didn't have it on the budget. So we went a little bit over the budget, but it definitely gives value and definitely helps with the selling of the property.
And I think that's what people need to know is that sometimes, you have a budget in mind, right? So people are, stuck to that budget. But, when you actually think about it, this deck right here was probably one of the main factors in selling that house, 100%, right?
100%, yes.
So you're saying it was probably worth it to just go a little bit over budget, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, because I think we invested an additional $15,000 for the deck on, the bottom floor and the top floor. But that $15,000 investment actually gave us almost $100,000 over asking price. So
exactly,
it definitely pays off.
Got it. Okay, cool. So let's go upstairs. So I know this house was a little bit different as far as the floor plan, right? We're not really used to seeing, at least in California, bedrooms downstairs, right? And kitchen upstairs.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah, so but because of the, where we are, and basically what they wanted to do, I believe, is the view, they wanted to share the view atop, so the kitchen is actually upstairs.
Got it.
The master bedroom is upstairs as well. So yeah, let's take a look at it. It's a good place to really host people. Let's check it out.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so I know when we walked in the house, David, there was an old wooden wobbly, right, stair railing, right, ugly green stained carpet all the way up.
Yeah.
So I'm loving what you did here. So explain to me what you actually did here.
Yeah. So what we did was an iron rail here with this modern touch here. It is a little bit pricier as well.
So you did go over budget again, right?
It was something that we had a certain amount allocated for the stairs, the railings. But we decided to put a little bit of modern touch as everything else in order to fit the house.
Got it.
So I think it turned out very well, and again, I think the current buyers are in escrow. They love it. So yeah, let's take a look upstairs.
Let's do it. Okay, so when we did the first walkthrough with you, I remember there was a wall right here,
Yep.
which led right to the kitchen, which was right here.
Yep.
Right. The stove was right here, sink was right there. So what you did is tell them what your thought process was as far as like the kitchen.
Before, when we bought it, like you said, you mentioned the kitchen was actually in the middle,
right?
And they had the dining room here to the side,
right?
So what we did is we checked if there was any low-bearing walls, which there weren't.
Okay.
We were able to remove all the piping, the electrical onto that side. The reason for it is we thought, hey, let's have an open concept, right? Which is something that it's more popular nowadays,
right?
So we were able to remove the entire kitchen, all the plumbing, moved it to that side over there. And here, what we did is more of keep it, a flow with the living room, the dining room, and the kitchen. And we were able to install an island here in the middle that serves about 4 individuals here on this side. We got the quartz countertop. Custom-made cabinets, and we got some cabinets here on this side as well. Stove should be on this side here, fridge on that side over there. Stainless steel sink. You have the brand new windows here. It gives it kind of a view, and again, like you see, recessed lighting over here, all over the open concept. So yeah, I think this is a really good selling point.
Yeah.
Families want to be able to have that open concept here where you have the kitchen, dining room, and the living room over there.
Got it. And so what I love about it too as well is the room was already big when we walked up here, right? But just taking out that one wall just made it seem even bigger, right? I love that you had the island and kitchen moved all the way this way to kind of give it its own little area rather than mix it in over here with the living room as well. What made you go with quartz? I know there's different types of granite tops that you can use, right? What do you suggest is the best? I think quartz, they say, is kind of like, I would say not premium, but just kind of right in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. So you have granite, you have quartz, you have marble, but the quartz, kind of like you said, it's kind of in that middle. It's not too expensive, but it's not cheap. It's modern. It gives it a really good feel, a really good look to it.
Right.
And like you were saying earlier, the space already was big. However, having the kitchen in the middle with the walls and everything, it kind of just separated. And so this kind of gives it that flow.
Got it. So let's take it up to the living room really quick and see what we got going on over here. Like I said, obviously, huge living room, right? But I think we can all agree that the main thing for this is the upstairs balcony,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. So before we go out there, you know, we have the fireplace here. It's actually functional. We decorated a little bit here with some tile to make it, you know, pop out a little bit. And again, recessed lighting is very important. You know, it gives it that modern touch. But definitely, let's take a look at this deck here because, you know, when you have visitors over, or even just for yourself, you know, on a sunny day, you come out here and enjoy the view.
Nice, man. So obviously, big selling point, not just a downstairs, but an upstairs balcony as well, right? What was your process? I know there's a deck already here, right?
Well,
but it was literally nothing really built.
Yeah, actually, no. What was here was more of leftover. I'm not sure if it was a deck at some point.
Yeah.
But it was obliterated. So what we did is
not even a foundation. No, nothing for you to build on top of. So
no, absolutely nothing that was really salvageable. So what we did is we went from scratch, tear it down, build it up. And again, this view over here, if you could see here, it's, you know, it's very beautiful. Today is very sunny out here, so, you know, grabbing a book or, you could put a barbecue out here.
This is California.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a beautiful
Loving
view.
it.
And then, you know, the landscape, that's one of the things that we actually didn't put a lot of money into because, you know, in this area, and it's a 13,000 square feet lot.
Yeah.
Plus or minus. So, you know, we want to make sure that the buyer actually gives it its own feel.
Right.
So we left it that way. We did give a little bit of credits as well. Not a whole lot, but, you know, we gave some credit in order for the buyer to kind of, you know, play around with the landscape.
Got it.
But, you know, you have the kids running around here. You're
I mean, you can do a lot.
Yeah,
you can do a lot.
absolutely.
You can do a lot. You wanted to give the buyer a chance to, you know, mold it how they want it.
Make it personal.
Right. We did most of the work, but they can actually come in here and mold it and make it their own home. Right.
Exactly.
Cool.
Exactly. Yeah.
Awesome.
Go back inside.
Okay, so take us into your thought process on the master bedroom and master bathroom.
Yeah, so this, fortunately or unfortunately, this is a Jack and Jill. Let me walk you to the bathroom. Jack and Jill means that, you know, this bathroom has access, you know, for any visitors that come up here.
Okay.
But it also has an entry for the master bedroom. So here what we did is, again, we did tile showers, just kind of give it a, you know, a quick remodel here. Not too much, not too expensive, but something very basic. And then the master bedroom, we did a little bit more. Like I said, the entrance here is here as well. And then one of the biggest things here is it has two closets. It has a walk-in closet here. It has enough space.
Wow.
And then we have another closet space here as well. So
now I do recall when we did the walkthrough, this was actually a door that led to a balcony that used to be here, right?
Exactly. So this was a door here with a balcony, but as you can see, there's really isn't much of a view.
Right.
So instead of doing that, we close off the door, and instead we just put windows in order to get that natural lighting in that, you know, most people want.
Got it.
Which actually turns out even, and it looks much better from the inside
and the outside as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know it looked a little bit, when we walked through on the exterior, it didn't look right. It wasn't even finished, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So that's why you did that. So it looks great. Obviously recessed lighting, you know, floors, great. And then I noticed that obviously we did, you know, staging, right? I know,
Yeah.
you know, you guys are walking through, you guys can probably see, you know, this house already has furniture. We actually got it staged. What does the staging do to the eye of the buyer?
Absolutely. So, you know, a lot of people want to kind of have the feeling in that and be able to see what it's going to look like once they move in.
Right.
So it's really hard sometimes when you have a vacant property, even if it's remodeled, you know, to kind of, you know, see it, visualize it.
Right.
But when you stage it, you know, again, it's a couple $1,000s investment, but it definitely helps give that potential buyer that visualization of what it could look like. You know, now they get an idea and, you know, they start to move things around visually. So it really helps with the creativity process for the buyer. So it definitely helps sell it a lot quicker as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what was your budget going into this?
So the budget actually was $80,000.
Okay.
It was $85,000 with miscellaneous. And we actually ended up spending a little bit over $100,000.
Got it.
Almost $15,000 to $20,000 above the budget.
Okay.
But like I said, the additional investment wasn't necessarily stuff that we did not anticipate.
Right.
It was more of like, hey, we should add it in order to create more value.
Right.
Kind of like when we talked about the deck, right? The deck gives it a much bigger value. The railings, it's necessary, it was there, but it just gives it a different feel for it. And so those things, the staging was part of the budget, but we kind of went a little bit higher end as well. So
well, check this out. You originally were going to list it at 725.
So we did purchase the property at 500, like you said earlier,
yeah.
with a budget of 80,000, and we did the numbers with the selling price of 725,000. But once, with time, with the market, as well as the outcome of the house, we actually listed at 799.
Wow.
And within the first week, we had multiple offers, and luckily for us, we were able to accept an offer at 905.
Wow.
And with the appraisal that came in, it actually appraised at 905. So again, we're kind of at the tail end of the escrow. All contingency has been removed at this point, and we're just waiting for the buyer to sign their loan docs. Then they fund, and everybody's happy.
Sounds great. Yeah. Sounds great. So I know that this isn't the only project that you got going on the entire year, right? I think Luxum Capital, we're on track to do 20 to 30 flips this coming year, correct?
Correct. Yeah. Exactly.
So if there's anybody out there right now that always wanted to get involved in real estate investing, like you said right now, the best way is what? To become an investor, correct?
Well, that's one of the ways.
Yeah.
Probably the easiest way to get involved. One of the other ways is also to bring a deal to the investor.
Okay.
But yeah, the fastest, the easiest way is most likely to become an investor.
All right, guys. So on behalf of Luxum Capital, David and I want to thank you guys for going through this walkthrough with us. Hopefully, you guys learned something, got some pointers. And for those of you who want to get involved in real estate investing, you guys can contact us at luxumcapital.com or send us an email at info@luxumcapital.com. With that, guys, we'll see you on the next rehab. Okay, so if you're a wholesaler or real estate agent, add us to your buyers list. We're looking for properties in Orange County, Inland Empire, San Fernando Valley, and of course, Los Angeles County. We're definitely interested. Send us those numbers and we'll definitely get back to you. And if you want to become a capital partner, just contact us at info@luxumcapital.com, or you can go direct to our website and send us a message there. With that, guys, have a great day.